The jokes on GHS. Starring Casey Palmer. Michael Ardina. Featuring James Fox, Carter Boyd, Andrew Tanuma, with GHS, Casey Palmer. And here's your host, Casey.
Hi, thank you all so much for coming. I'm Casey Palmer, and most of you know me already, but for those of you who don't, I'll give you a quick summary. I am the youngest child of a neurosurgery PA and a mechanical engineer. My older brother is an award-winning cellist and is getting his master's in electrical engineering with honors, while also minoring in music. And I want to be a comedian. So yeah, I'm a little bit of an oddball in my family. You know the saying, it's not rocket science or it's not brain surgery? Yeah, well, my family's like, Casey, this is literally brain surgery. You want to see pictures of the MRI? So yeah, they're all like building and launching rockets and sawing into skulls on the daily, and I'm writing jokes. No, I'm smart too. I'm on the principal's honor roll and I'm in the National Honor Society and stuff, but that's not who I am. For reference, the heading on my Instagram page says, "The world is my playground. Coffee, music, and comedy are my jungle gym." All that academic stuff, I just do that so that my parents will let me pursue my unhealthy obsession with those three things. Let's see, what else? I'm 17 years old. I'm 5 feet, no inches tall, so I certainly don't look my age. I'm expecting to get ID'd until I'm at least 40, which should be interesting since the primary workplace of my intended career is seedy dive bars. Actually, this is my first time doing stand-up. No. Not my first time standing up, though. No, I took my first steps last week, so I am way beyond that. No. In all actuality, looking pretty young has its ups and downs. Well, mainly I'm looking ups and other people are looking downs at me. But you get the idea. Actually, it's kind of like a superpower to look young. Because, like I said earlier, I'm pretty smart. So I'm able to communicate with adults. Because I'm in AP classes and I know that Africa is a country. Africa's not a country. Oh, Mr. Batline. But I'm also able to connect with children. I swear they think I'm one of them. They see a baby face that's closer to the ground than all the other faces around, and they go, "That's that type of person right there." And I love it too, because I'm able to speak kid language and then translate it into adult language. Well, like I said earlier, other than comedy, my other passion is music. Estimate I spend about 68% of my free time in the music department of this year's school. It's not entirely by choice. This year, it's become a requirement to spend every spare second of your Wednesday afternoon and evening in this wing in order to receive honors credits. It's brutal. They give you a few minutes in between jazz band and select vocal to gulp some water, pee, and down your DoorDash McNuggets. Mr. McBride, the principal, says it's good for us students because the kids who get really involved are more likely to be successful in all other areas of their lives. I don't know, I personally think Mr. D is just looking for new and torturous ways to grow his army of music minions. Well, one of these Wednesdays, I was at one of these 2-hour-long choir rehearsals. And on this particular Wednesday, Mr. D decided to bring his son. He's a cute kid. His name's Dylan. Dylan DeRochers. Double D. Double D! Mr. D, did you name your kid Double D on purpose? Man, you gotta think these things through. Anyways, Dylan was sitting in on one of our choir rehearsals, and he was drawing on the whiteboard. Just drawing these smiley faces in all the different colors. And so I want to make friends with him. Because like I said, I'm basically a kid too. But so I go up and I ask him what he's drawing. And he goes, "Yes, skeletons." And he's too small to reach the board, so he's balancing haphazardly on this piano bench. And I'm thinking he's gonna fall. And he falls and he's gonna cry. And if he cries, then 5 more high schoolers are gonna start crying after him. So I better go and make sure he doesn't fall. So I'm up at the board with him, and I'm looking at these skeletons, and I noticed that some of them are smiling, but others are frowning. So I asked Dylan, "Is he sad? Why is he sad?" And this kid, who is the square root of my age and named after a bra size, goes, "He's sad because he has no mom." Now, I'm horrified. What trauma is being manifested into these skeletons? Okay, so real facts here. Dylan is adorable, but he is an absolute menace. At one point while he was drawing his skeletons, he sneezed on the whiteboard, spattering it with a confetti cannon of his boogers. And so I mentioned that we needed to sanitize the board when he was done. Right after I say that, I kid you not, he looks me in the eye and goes, and gives that whiteboard a good old. Buddy, I know you had infantile amnesia during COVID, but your survival instincts have got to have told you that that was a bad idea. 5 years ago, I would have ingested a can of Lysol from watching you do that. But then I thought, maybe this kid is actually a tiny scientific genius. He's got this petri dish of a whiteboard cultured with samples of his mucosal linings mixed with ethyl marker ink. Let's leave it and see what it grows. I invite you all into M1 after the show to check out the results of his findings. We have a great show for you tonight. I'd like to take this time to thank my directed study advisor, Miss O'Keefe, for her mentorship and the sound advice she has given me throughout this entire process. I'd like to thank Mr. D for his support and for allowing me to exaggerate events in my monologue at the expense of his kid. I'd like to thank my friends who blindly agreed to put all of their social inhibitions aside and indulge my comedic musings in the sketches you're about to see. And lastly, thank you to all of you for supporting me and the arts here at GHS. And live from Goffstown High, it's Wednesday night!
Thanks for coming out with me tonight again. It's been a long week at the office. I'm excited to have a night, just us two to relax.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for taking me. You know I'm always happy to spend quality time with you.
Ciao. Let me show you to your table. Is this all right to you?
Yes, thank you.
See, very good. We are very glad you have chosen to dine with us. At Trattoria Roma, we pride ourselves on our superior service. Now be right back and go retrieve your menus and some bread.
This place seems really nice.
Yeah, Gary in accounting recommended it. He says their meatballs are better than his grandma's.
Some bread fresh from the oven. My apologies. Unfortunately, we are running a bit low on menus tonight, so we are going to have to get a bit creative.
Oh, no, that's not a problem. We can just share.
Yeah, it's really not an issue.
How very accommodating of you. Grazie. Now what can I get for you to drink?
I'll just have a water.
Just water? Are you sure? We have a very nice Chianti from Arezzo.
Water will be just fine, thank you.
And for the lovely signora?
Oh, I'll just have water as well.
2 waters from you.
Ooh, I think we'll get the chicken piccata. Here, you can have the menu now.
Ooh, the lasagna looks appetizing.
It just turns out they're running low on menus, don't you think?
I was thinking the same thing. There aren't that many people here.
I'm sure it's fine. There's probably a good reason.
Yes, signor and my lovely signora. it seems we are running a bit slow on glasses this evening, so we're going to have to get a bit creative.
Creative? How are we supposed to drink without our glasses?
Open your mouth and tilt your head back. Not to worry, Pasquale here is a master with the pitcher. He won't spill a drop. And for you, Senora,
On second thought, I'm not thirsty.
let's save room for your meal. Now, what can I get for your entrees?
I think we'll have the chicken ricotta.
Chicken piccata, excellent choice. And for you, Senor?
I'll have the lasagna. Do you have any napkins by chance? There's none on the table, and I'm a bit, wet.
Ah, yes, so very sorry for your troubles. Unfortunately, we're a bit low on napkins this evening, so we're going to have to get a bit creative.
What?
Pasquale!
Thank you.
We aim to please. We'll be right back with your entree.
Okay, that was weird. Are you sure we should wait around for food? I'm getting bad vibes from this place.
I know what you mean, but we already ordered it. I'm starving. Maybe it's just a cultural thing. You know what they say, when in Rome.
So,
You look very pretty tonight.
thank you.
So, my apologies.
Let me guess. You're a chicken.
Or lasagna.
What? No, your food is right here. I'm sure you'll be very pleased with your meals. Our chef trained at one of the best culinary schools in Florence.
Oh,
We just wanted to apologize for it taking so long. The chef sent out one of his world-famous meatballs on the house for your trouble.
thank you so much. Oh, this looks delicious.
I know, right? It smells great too. Cheers, but, you know.
It's okay. Cheers.
Senora, it appears there's been another weensy inconvenience.
Oh, I knew it was too good to be true.
Unfortunately, we seem to be running a bit low on chairs tonight. So, Senora, we are going to have to take your chair for use at another table.
My chair? So what? You want me to eat my dinner standing up?
Of course not. Pasquale here makes an excellent chair. He's quite comfy, actually.
Okay. Nope. Let's go.
Just give it a try.
You can't be serious.
Please. I really want to try this meatball.
Honestly. Only because I love you. Oh.
Oh my God. Gary wasn't kidding. This meatball is amazing.
Is everything to your liking?
Yes!
Would you like a refill on your water?
Sure, why not?
Pasquale!
Enjoy your meatball. I'll see you in the car.
Okay, babe, I'll see you there. Hey, can I have this box up to go?
So, we may have to get a bit creative.
It's so good. And this week's laundry is done. All I have to do is wait for this load to finish drying. Gives me some time to finish reading my book, 50 Shades of Beige.
Oh, thank God I finally got away from those kids! Those gosh darn kids! Oh, Dad, sorry, it's been a day.
No worries, I understand. Oh, my kids are being a handful too. How many do you have?
Oh, I don't even know at this point. They all just come and go as they please. Seems like every morning I have a new one jumping on the couch.
Oh, you foster. Oh, that's so kind-hearted of you.
Oh, no, it's just, there's so many kids, I can't keep track of them all.
Well, as a fellow mom, I can understand your struggle. Coming here is sometimes the only peace I get during the week. I have 3 boys. It's something new every day. Matthew put a hole in his pants, or Peter wet the bed.
One of mine ate my shoe.
Ate your shoe.
Yep, my kid ate my shoe.
I bet they're teething. Oh, you should try putting a wet washcloth in the freezer. It soothes their gums. Yeah, you know, the other day my youngest didn't want to go outside without his shoes on, so I told him, if he went outside without his shoes, the worms might start trying to eat his feet. Now he's afraid of worms, but hey, at least he wears his shoes outside.
Does he faint?
Pardon?
When he's scared, does he faint?
No. No, he doesn't faint. He just yells a lot. Yeah.
Oh. My kids faint when they're scared. They go all stiff and fall over like they're made of wood.
Oh, a fainting disorder. Oh, I feel for you, Mama. My eldest is also medically challenged. Oh, he has a peanut allergy and can't go anywhere without that dang EpiPen.
Do your kids fight a lot?
Oh, sure, all the time. You kidding? Every few minutes they're wrestling each other. I always gotta, Mom, Steven hit me! Oh, once they knocked over a Yankee candle and almost started a fire.
Oh, I get you. Mine headbutt each other. And they scream at me too. All day, every day, it's ma'am, ma'am. Sometimes I just wear earplugs.
Whoa! Yeah, your kids are an interesting bunch. Oof, you know, mine really start to bother me when I take their iPads away. They are addicted to those things. I told them they're gonna get square eyes one of these days, but never listen.
Oh, I get you. My kids have square eyes.
But what?
My kids, their pupils are squares.
Like, literal squares.
Yeah, 4 right angles and everything.
Oh my. I thought that was an old wives' tale mom used to scare their kids. Oh, I'm gonna have to be careful with that one. You must allow your kids a lot of screen time.
No, not really.
No?
No, my kids don't really care for electronics. They prefer climbing mountains.
You let your kids climb mountains.
Yeah, it's good for them.
And these are your kids we're talking about.
Yep, my kids.
Your kids. They faint when they're scared. They chew shoes. They headbutt each other. They bleat. Their eyes are literal squares. And they climb mountains.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm such a dummy. You're never going to believe this. This whole time I thought you were talking about kids, like tiny humans. But by kids, you must mean.
Oh no! They found me!
Let's go to your yoga class.
Welcome to Speed Base, where love is just 3 minutes and a bell away. First off, thank you all for being here. It's hard to put yourself out there, but we're here to help you make some great connections. Here's how it works. You'll have 3 minutes to chat with somebody before the bell rings. Once the bell rings, the ladies will rotate, and each of you will have a card in front of you. Mark yes if you would like to be getting to know your date, or no if you don't think it's a match. Most importantly, be yourself. Okay, ready to mingle? Let's get started.
Hi, I'm Lisa. What's your name?
I am the Phantom of the
Well, this is actually my first time speed dating. I haven't been very lucky with love, so I thought I'd give it a shot. How about you?
Luck? No. Love has been hot. A flame that once warmed me, but then burned me, and left me in darkness again.
Yeah, I know the feeling, actually. I was dating this guy once, and it seemed to be going well, but after our third date, he just ghosted me.
My last love called me a ghost.
Oh, okay. So, what do you do for work?
I orchestrate symphonies in this darkness of night, and I haunt the corners of forgotten dreams.
Oh, you're a composer. That's so interesting.
I used to. Now I teach piano. Online.
Well, see, I'm a personal trainer, and you look like you keep in shape. Do you lift?
Only the weight of my tall is past.
Oh, look at the time. Anyways, it was so great meeting you, and good luck in your search. Are there any normal guys in this town?
My shoulders not stir. No, she will not be my next muse.
Hello, I'm O.
Are you frightened by my mask?
No, I'm
That's okay. I like frightened.
Yeah, I guess I am a little nervous. I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Samantha.
I am the Phantom of the Opera!
That's your name?
Some call me Angel.
Okay, Angel. I haven't been here before, have you? It seems like a nice place.
The acoustics are horrendous.
Oh, you're a musician.
I used to teach and torment sopranos.
So you're a vocal coach.
I've since retired. I cannot tell the difference between the soul of a song and the beauty of a singer.
Oh, yeah, you've really got to be careful about those workplace romances. It sounded like it ended badly.
I gave my heart to her, and all I got in return was a rejection and just. And I also got the restraining order and a broken chandelier.
A restraining order? Oh my, was that the bell I just
All right, then let's hear it.
No, yeah, it totally was. It was so nice meeting you. I wish you luck on your search.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversations.
Once again, love has fled.
Just remember, dating's like coffee. Sometimes it's strong, sometimes bitter, and sometimes you just have to settle for whatever's at the 7-Eleven. I just came over to give you a bit of advice.
Okay.
Rule 1 of speed dating is always put your best energy forward. Yours is a little dark.
My energy is forged in darkness and shaped by rejection.
Well, the second rule of speed dating, the most important rule of speed dating, is to never, ever talk about past relationships. You only have 3 minutes and you want to spend that time asking them questions and telling them about yourself. Or maybe as little as possible.
But
No buts! Say, I'm worthy of love.
I'm worthy of love.
Oh, come on, you better than that.
I'm worthy of love.
Say it again!
I am worthy of love!
There There you go.
I think I'm ready. Rain for me!
Hi there, I'm Jessica.
I'm Phantom.
So, tell me, Phantom, what do you like to do for fun?
I occasionally crash a masquerade ball.
Ooh, you like to party, huh? Me too. Have you been to that new club over on Elm?
No.
We should totally go sometime. Hey, is that one of those red light therapy masks?
Like glass.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm totally into skincare too. Ooh, Phantom, tell me, what would your idea be of a perfect first date?
Candles. Lots and lots of candles.
Tell me more. Where would you take me?
Boat in the bottom of the parish opera house while I serenade to you.
Serenade me? Ooh, you're romantic.
So, Jessica, do you like music?
I like Lizzo.
Who is this Lizzo? Is she a temptress of the stage or soprano?
She plays the flute and twerks. What kind of music do you like?
Very distant operas.
Ooh, exotic. You gotta share your Spotify playlist with me. I've been eyeing your cape. Is it Gucci?
It's from the wardrobe to the damned.
Oh, how avant-garde. So, you wanna know a fun fact about me? I was a contestant on the 6th season of The Bachelor. You probably don't watch The Bachelor.
I prefer Love is Blind.
Ah, that is such a good show. You know, Fandy, you're cute.
You're not shunned by that visage.
Ah, honey, I've dated a lot worse. Trust. This was about good talking with you, Fancy. I hope you'll be checking the yes box, because I know I will.
Bye.
Great! I knew you had it in you.
I think I found it. I think I found her.
You ready to plan your first date?
Yes, I believe so. I will, take her back to my place and show her my news collection.
News collection. Maybe you should take her on a picnic lunch or a coffee date.
With candles?
Why not?
Here's a little song that I wrote after hearing the perspective of some of the guys that I know. You know, they're good guys, and they're having a little bit of trouble in the dating field. They really want to find love, but, you know, it's rough out there. I was talking to this girl I had met on Snapchat. A few days in, I mentioned that her dress made her look kind of fat. I said, I'm just being honest, because honesty's good. We can go on a date and get some low-cal food. She said, no thanks. I just remembered, I like girls. Which was weird, because a month later, she was engaged to my brother. I don't know. Every girl I try to date tells me she's a lesbian. Every girl I try to date date says she is not into men. True story, by the way. They have 3 kids together now. Oh, here's another story about another girl I was talking to a few months back. I was talking to this girl I just met on Tinder. She sent me selfies. Damn, she was fine. I posted screenshots of all our convos, captioned, "My future wife, #mine." She unmatched me in seconds and she blocked all my texts. Don't know what I'm doing wrong with the opposite sex. Can someone tell me what I'm doing wrong here? Because I genuinely do not know. Because every girl I try to date tells me she's a lesbian. And every girl I try to date says that we can just be friends. So I decided to branch out and try some different dating apps. Downloaded Farmers Only. I thought I'd give it a shot. I matched with this girl from Nebraska, and man, she was pretty hot. She told me she grew corn in acres of wheat. She said, "What do you farm?" I had to think on my feet. So I sent her an eggplant emoji. Her only reply was, "Okay." And just like all the rest, she blocked me. How did I scare her away? Maybe I should have told her I grew peaches instead. Cause every girl I try to date tells me she's a lesbian. And every girl I try to date is not a vegetarian. Was talking to this chick I just met on Hinge, so I called her out of the blue. Her voice seemed oddly deep, but she said she had the flu. I asked to meet up, but she had putting me off. Said she didn't want to see me with her nasty cough. I asked my friend about it later, and he said, "Dude, you definitely got catfished." Every girl I try to date tells me she's a lesbian. And every girl I try to date is actually a middle-aged man. Woe is me. They all want to change their sexuality. Can't you see? I'm gonna be a virgin till I'm 43. And I'm running out of apps. Cause every girl I try to date tells me she's a lesbian. And every girl I try to date suddenly moves to Pakistan. And every girl I try to date has to do time in prison. And every girl I try to date already has a husband. Every girl I try to date tells me she's a lesbian.
tastes terrible today. You ever notice how the coffee here tastes different every day?
Yeah, today it tastes like they made it with water from a public swimming pool.
You're still right. It's the only thing that's gonna get me through another mundane week at the office.
You go to work.
Who is that?
I don't know, I've never seen him before. I think he's the new hire.
Oh yeah, I heard they were hiring a new guy. He seems a bit underdressed.
You go to work, Katie. Wear desk.
Let's cut him some slack. It is his first day on the job after all. I'm sure he's just nervous.
Shiny rocks don't make fire. Ah!
Why is he trying to start a fire?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's chilly?
You go kill Skinny Snake. You cook for dinner.
Okay, that was strange. Strange? It's completely inappropriate. I have enough to do today as it is.
You go make Kmart.
What department does this guy work in again?
I think marketing?
Hugo make gift for cheap. Right? Last you like make magic picture.
What is it? It's a photocopy of his face.
Well, at least it's just his face.
Oh my god, here he comes again! Wait, is that a spear?
Hey! My wife made that sandwich for me!
Stealing from the break room fridge. This is getting out of hand.
There is no way this guy went through the proper training. I mean, we have an entire course on office etiquette. Did he not pay attention to those videos at all?
Did you pay attention to those videos at all?
Well,
No, didn't think so.
Come to meeting, woman.
Yikes. Okay. Maybe we should notify HR about that.
thank you! Hello, everyone, and welcome to Intro to Flirting. I'm Miss Lovegood, and I'll be your instructor for this new and exciting class. The administration at GHS has identified that in the current age of cell phones and apps, teens are mainly engaging in social interactions through digital platforms. This has led to some challenges for our students when socializing in the physical world of high school. I assume you all signed up for this class because we're looking to improve your social interaction skills. And I am excited to arm you with some tools that will help you when you want to engage with others in whom you might have a special interest. Before we begin, are there any questions? Yes, James?
Is it normal that when I see a girl I like and get nervous about talking to her, I yodel?
I mean, what is normal nowadays? We can discuss that more later. For now, I'd like to start with how to get to know someone you're interested in. Does anybody have an idea of what you might do when you meet someone new who sparks your interest? Good, Taylor.
I stalk them on Instagram, and then I screenshot all of their photos so that I can constantly look at them and zoom in on everything in the background.
Okay, I'm not quite sure that's the best approach. That's okay, that's why you're here. What I was thinking is you could go up to them and say, hi. Nothing too complicated, just let them know you're interested. So let's try that here. Taylor and Michael, why don't you come up to the front of the class? Now, Taylor, I want you to go up to Michael and ask him how his day's going.
Hi Michael, how's your day going?
Very good. Now, Michael, an important part of letting someone know you're interested is eye contact. So you're going to want to look Taylor in the eyes when she's talking to you. Okay, let's try that. That is a good try, Michael. But we're going for more of a feeling of gazing into Taylor's soul, not burning a hole through it. Let's try it again, but try blinking this time, and perhaps smiling? Oh my, I'm not quite sure that's what we're going through for either. And what's with the aggressive blinking?
I'm telling her I love you in Morse code.
That is an interesting concept, but I'm afraid it comes across more like you have a paper cut in your eye. For homework, I'd like you to work on that at home in the mirror. I think we're going to move on to compliments so you guys can listen to them. Compliments are a very helpful way to let someone know you like them. It can be useful to have a compliment ready for when you see that special someone who sparks your interest. Can anyone give me an example of a compliment that you might give this person? Yes, Kaylin, why don't you turn to the person next to you and try out your compliment? You have great energy.
It reminds me of my dead chihuahua Felix a lot.
All right, maybe a bit too deep for an initial compliment. Try keeping it light. You can cut it at, you have great energy, and take out the part about your dead dog. Would anybody else like to try? Yes, Andrew, go ahead.
Damn, Shotty. You're stupid hard.
Okay. I'm not quite sure I know what any of that means. Carita, are you okay?
When I get
anxiety, try taking some big, deep breaths. It's a great way to calm yourself down. Stimulates the vagus nerve. Okay. All right, I think we're making progress here. So I'd like to move on to a technique called visualization. Seeing yourself succeed at something helps you believe that it can and will happen. When you visualize every step of an event going well, you prepare your mind and body to take those steps in real life. So we're going to practice that here. I'd like everybody to close their eyes. Now, imagine you're walking into math class. Seated in the second row is that person whom you've had your eye on all semester, but haven't had the courage to talk to. As you walk through the door, they turn and look at you.
It's okay, James, you can open your eyes now.
Maybe visualization is a bit too much for the first day of class. It's okay, James, try the deep breathing technique. Okay. We're running out of time, so before we end class, I'd like to work on how to approach someone you're interested in. It's very normal to be nervous to go up to someone in a large social setting, say at a school dance. So we're going to practice that here so you can feel more comfortable when doing so in real life. Okay? So I'm going to have Kaylin, Taylor, and Carita come up to this side of the room. And Andrew, I'd like you to come up to this side of the room. Now, Andrew, we're at school dance and you three are laughing and talking and having fun. And Andrew, one of them has caught your eye. So I want you to walk across the dance floor to introduce yourself to them. Okay? Okay, good job, Andrew. That took a lot of courage. But remember, we want to be engaging. So go back and try it again. But this time, try doing it with a little more enthusiasm. Whenever you're ready.
No.
All right. Oh, okay. Definitely not. Let's try that again, but try doing it the way you would normally walk down the hallway. We don't want to frighten them. Try it again, but this time, just try relaxing.
Okay, sit down.
Excuse me, Miss Lovegood. I think Kenny has a problem.
Oh my.
All right, we'll end there for today. Class dismissed. We'll pick up where we left off next class. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, James, I'll take you down to the nurse.
Oh,